Hello Hot Wheels Monster Jam fans, Sam with Xtreme Hots, coming to you this evening to show you a few of the Monster Jam trucks I've been modifying lately. This first truck is the Hot Wheels Firestorm. I drilled the body and removed it from the chassis. While I had it down, I installed one of the orange edge glow roll cages from the full bore truck. I also cut a little off the body post height to lower the truck down a little bit closer to the tires. I like this truck a lot, just not a real big fan of that spoiler that comes on the rear deck on this truck. So while I had it tore down, I took my Dremel and I cut that spoiler off and did a little paint detail, and you never even know it was on there. I went ahead and drilled and tapped the body, reattached it, and this is what I've ended up with. The next truck I've modified was this Gravedigger. I've been wanting to do kind of a low slung race looking Gravedigger, so on this one I removed the body, and while I had it down I cut over 1/4 of an inch off the rear, the middle, and the front body post. I reattached it, and it set so low that it interfered with the roll cage, so I had to take the roll cage and modify it some, cutting a little bit off the front and out of the middle so the body would clear. I went ahead and did a little paint detail work on the roll cage as far as the shocks and the cantilevers go. And then while I had the truck down, I went ahead and did some wheel trim work. Not a big fan of the chrome wheels, and Gravedigger doesn't actually run chrome wheels. So I painted these silver, and I did a little black lug nut and center hub assembly detail. Then I drilled the body and reattached it, and this is what I've ended up with. Kind of a low slung, closer to the ground Gravedigger. This next truck is a truck I've been wanting to do for quite a while. It's the Monster Energy SUV truck, and of course when you see one, you know that either the guy that owns it modified it himself, or he's had the work done for him. As you know, Hot Wheels doesn't do the Monster Energy truck. On this one, I started with one of the Hot Wheels Monster Truck Series SUVs, Stars and Stripes body. I stripped it to the bare metal, and then I painted it black automotive paint. I went ahead and added the detail on the front fenders and the hood, just like the Monster Energy truck has, and that's all paint work. I then installed the water slides, and they're not too hard to do on this truck, but a little tedious. This truck, the chassis started as an Alien Invader because I needed a chassis that had the proper green wheels. So then I drilled the body, tapped it, and attached it to all this, and this Monster Energy is what I've ended up with. Probably my favorite Monster Jam truck, the Monster Energy. This next truck is one of the Hot Wheels Monster Truck Series trucks. It's called the Psychedelic. I really like the body, and I like the decal work, but I'm not a big fan of the new giant tires and wheels that Hot Wheels is using. So I took this truck and I drilled the body to separate it from the chassis, and then I installed it on another chassis that I had. While I had the body off, I went ahead and cut over 1/4 inch off the front, the middle, and the rear body post to lower the truck. There again, it interfered with the roll cage, so I had to modify the roll cage to get the truck to set low enough. I went ahead and did some detail work on the roll cage as far as the shocks go with paint and the 4-link bars. And then there again, not a big fan of the chrome wheels, so I painted these silver and did the black lug and hub detail. This is probably my favorite truck, and that's what I ended up with. And this is what it starts out as. I do customize and modify Hot Wheels modified monster jams. So if you do want any work done, you can get in touch with me through Facebook at Xtreme Hots. Hope you enjoyed.